greatest marketing campaign ever, or we're seeing the real-time evolution of Cenat. And here's the thing, I know I'm low-key known as a huge Cenat hater, but I don't hate him. I just don't really like him per se for various reasons. But despite that, even I can say I'm honestly curious to see what Cenat is cooking up. He went from being a very obnoxious streamer to apparently maturing and broadening his vision and wanting to pursue creative endeavors outside of just entertaining people on the internet. Well, that's if all of this is true, because what I also know is that Cenat, prior to this sudden shift, had garnered a reputation of inauthenticity. So let's just take a look at this brand new Cenat. Let's talk about what's great, let's talk about what looks performative, and maybe we can figure out if he's fooling the world. Comment for the algorithm. Okay, so first things first, this new Kai debuted at the Streamer Awards, where he talked about mental health and opened up about aspirations that weren't just streaming.
To like say to you guys tonight is, I hope a lot of creators in here and everybody at home and the viewers and the streamers really take care of your mental health. I just noticed that recently I just been going through things in my head, and I was able to, you know, turn to like anime, Death Note, Naruto. I don't usually do this, but I feel like at this event right now is the right time to say the things on my mind. And that's, for the past year, I've had dreams besides streaming to achieve and to pursue, and they're big dreams. I have dreams one day to become a fashion designer and start my own clothing brand.
The thing with this new Cenat and the criticism levied towards him is that I think people are being a little disingenuous when they're discussing why these new changes are so polarizing. It's really what happens when you get disconnected from the people. The things Kai said are very rich, and honestly, first and foremost, whether this is fake/performative or not, having a famous person promote the discussions of mental health and dream chasing is not a bad thing to permeate our social consciousness. This is a net positive. I just had to get that out the way. This coming after the Coco-mellification of his content is what guaranteed all this pushback. I will take accountability because I don't think I properly articulated this point, but a big reason why I and so many others second guess Kai is a direct result of his overreaction/stylist gimmick era. Clips like these, and at least from my perspective, seeing Cenat go from a chill guy to someone who plays things up for the camera is what feeds into the narrative that Cenat is inauthentic, fake, and bought out by PR basically. I think that fundamentally changed the way a lot of people perceive Cenat. His brand got associated with children, it got associated with screaming at the top of his lungs, and it just got associated with a very overstimulating type of content. And knowing the resources he has, can you blame anyone for being a little skeptical about the way he is carrying himself now, especially when a lot of these changes are happening very fast? But Cenat dropped a new video today called I Quit, and in this video he talks about this change in his life and reiterates on the motif of anxiety and overthinking, the two struggles he's been grappling as he navigates his journey of stepping into the world of entertainment outside of streaming.
For the past few weeks, I have been uploading videos to my secret channel this entire time. And if you guys want to see what have been going on, click the top link in the description. It's called Kai's Mind, or follow my private page on IG, KC3 Hidden, so you guys can see every single thing I've been working on. Other than that, I appreciate and love everybody so much. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys soon.
I thought we should start with the secret channel because he had been posting on this daily, I think, but he also kept these videos private so nobody knew about it. And honestly, this is what I like to see. I do want to mention that at the end of the day, whether this is a PR rebrand or not, this channel is looking like the real deal. As a creative nigga myself, the aesthetic is giving what it needs to give. But as a skeptical nigga, he's definitely playing the role of the authentic creative very well. But I won't hate too much, especially because Kai was dropping gems like these.
Honestly, the reason why I started reading was because I didn't like the way I spoke. To be honest, I wanted to articulate myself better, and I noticed when I got into arguments and I had to get a point across, people were not taking me serious at all at serious moments. And I I would have anxiety build up, and then I would start over my words and I not know what happened. So hopefully me reading, and I also have been writing as well, helps improve the way I articulate myself. Also, another reason why I want to read more, because I feel like as I am making my venture into clothing, I feel like when people have to ask me questions about the garments that I end up releasing, I should be able to articulate myself perfectly and explain what is going on and my thought process behind each garment and the inspiration. So yeah, that's really why. I don't know if it's gonna work. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
And honestly, every nigga should be reading for the reasons he listed, but that's not what's frying me. The Cenat on this video is definitely different, down to the way he's even articulating himself. It almost gives me whiplash. I can't really fathom that this is the same Cenat that was just screaming into the camera. And as much as I critique Kai, growth should be normalized and encouraged. Real growth is also very palpable, so we'll know. But I can say right now, it is very refreshing to see Kai fully lean into this new art and even promote this positivity that he's been on. This new change had led up to Cenat unveiling his new clothing brand Vivette, and he was in Italy studying the art of making clothes, and he even met up with this celebrity stylist La Roche, and based on the picture you can see their credentials. This nigga was styling Zendaya.
The name of my clothing brand that I want to call it is Vivette. Vivette is Latin for he, she, or it will live forever, but the deeper meaning behind Vivette is to not be boxed in to what society is trying to only box you in. And that's why this journal is so important, because it's not about the designs and the cool denim and all that other stuff. It's more about the meaning. This journal is gonna go out to the public. I had to show everything. I want them to feel it's like this is a hub for creators of any type, whether it's content, whether it's art, whether it's clothes, whatever it is. I feel like if I show people I can do this and I need to put my ideas and stuff out and I'm able to do it, it's gonna be inspiring to a lot of people, you know?
And this part is when I say, I don't know, because now it's really starting to feel like a big marketing campaign. The reason I feel this way is because there is this reoccurring motif of Cenat being boxed in, and also the fact that he feels anxious to pursue this clothing journey. And to me, it really comes across as a corporate PR thing, but I'll hold these thoughts in for a second because I do want to praise Cenat where he deserves to be praised. The whole aesthetic of Vivette playing around his journal that he's been constantly writing in is very cool to me. And if you go to the website, you see it's based on that same journal, along with tons of cool little doodles. And I just want to say I'm very curious to see what pieces he releases on this site and if they still hold up to this promotion. But the question is this genuine change? Here's the way I look at it. We're getting new Cenat clothes, and based on the website and the overall tone of Vivette, I'm assuming this isn't gonna just be slap the brand Cenat on some cheap shirts. I think it's gonna be some actual innovative fashion, and I won't lie, I am a little curious and maybe even a little excited to see what Coco Melon Cenat is cooking up. We're also seeing more positivity coming from Kai, and he's also been just heavily promoting this chasing your dreams thing. I know I be cooking him, but across most of the clips and videos, I've been seeing him with this same sentiment. I'm trying to follow my dreams and you should too. I root for that sentiment. But here's where I get a little conspiratorial. This is basically the perfect pivot from being the loud, brash Kai that we got. A new look, a new vision, and a new approach. I'm not saying this is all calculated, but it feels slightly calculated. I know I keep harping on it, but the constant reiteration of him feeling boxed in and how he overthinks and how he's anxious to pursue this goal really just makes me question it. It just feels so deliberate to me, okay? Maybe I'm hating, but it does feel a little deliberate. Even the act of him recording all of this screams marketing. This nigga also posted his Frank Ocean reaction too. Come on, gang. That shit is hella performative. Okay, I'm trolling. I'm just trying to say a highly publicized rebrand along with a calculated reveal of a new clothing brand screams fabrication. But honestly, I really don't know, and that's okay, because at the end of the day, this new Cenat that reads, promotes positivity, and promotes dream chasing is a net benefit. I want to see an internet where prioritizing the growth of oneself is a norm. So regardless if this is PR or not, I can see some new positives coming from this situation and this new Cenat. And that's really all I had to say. So subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. Y'all niggas be blessed. I'm gonna get up out of here. Bye bye.